Mowgli practices with a wooden spear, his movements fluid, but his gaze drifts towards the jungle's edge. Village children watch, admiration in their eyes. As Mowgli's heart remains tethered to the wild, Amma approaches, her face a map of wisdom and concern, sensing Mowgli's divided loyalties. Amma's voice carries the weight of experience. Mowgli, you are skilled, but your heart is not fully here. I see you still visit your animal friends. Mowgli defends his bond. They are my friends, and the jungle is still a part of me. In a visibly parched jungle, Mowgli arrives to find Baloo sprawled listlessly, panting under the oppressive heat. Bagheera stands alert, his gaze sweeping over the desolate landscape, sensing an approaching threat. Bagheera warns, "A shadow has fallen over the jungle, little brother. A creature unlike any we've faced before." A distressed cry pierces the air, shattering the heavy silence. Worried, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera exchange glances, then rush towards the sound, fear etched on their faces. They find a deer, its flank brutally raked, a victim of an unseen predator. As Baloo sniffs the air, a growl building in his chest. Driven by desperation, the villagers, led by Amma, hack through the jungle, their faces mirroring their parched hopes. Shere Khan bursts from the shadows, a skeletal specter of fury, his eyes burning with a thirst that transcends the drought. Mowgli steps forward, spear in hand, a lone figure of defiance against the tiger's might. "Leave them alone, Shere Khan!" Shere Khan's voice drips with disappointment and disdain. "So, the man-cub chooses his own kind. A pity. I was hoping you'd come to your senses." Amidst the lush jungle, Mowgli and Baloo engage in a playful dispute over the sweetest path to honey. Their quest takes an unexpected turn as they stumble upon a crumbling stone wall, veiled by thick vines. Curiosity ignited, Mowgli begins to tear away the vines, revealing intricate carvings beneath. Baloo dismisses the discovery, grumbling about wasted time, while Mowgli is captivated by the ancient carvings. Mowgli's voice echoes with wonder. "What is this place, Baloo?" Baloo retorts with indifference, "Just some old rocks. Let's go find that honey." Ignoring Baloo's warnings, Mowgli steps into the forgotten city, where nature reclaims the remnants of a lost civilization. Baloo watches anxiously, his unease growing with each step Mowgli takes into the ancient city. Amidst the crumbling grandeur, Mowgli discovers a dusty book filled with strange symbols, igniting his curiosity. "Mowgli, this place gives me the creeps. Let's go home," Baloo pleads, his voice echoing through the silent ruins. Lost in the pages, Mowgli triggers a hidden trap, the ground collapsing beneath him. He plummets into darkness, the echoes of his fall swallowed by the night. Baloo, hearing the commotion, rushes to the pit's edge, his face a mask of worry. "Mowgli, are you all right?" Baloo calls out, his voice laced with concern. From the shadows below, a pack of feral dogs emerges, their eyes gleaming with menace. Under the cloak of night, the Seoni wolf pack gathers, tension thick in the air. Akela, weathered and weary, stands as the pack leader, his authority challenged by shadows of doubt. Whispers of discontent ripple through the ranks, fueled by Shere Khan's venomous influence. Rana, a young wolf consumed by ambition, dares to question Akela's leadership, sowing seeds of betrayal. Mowgli stands beside Akela, sensing the growing storm of treachery brewing within the pack. Akela's voice cuts through the unease. The jungle is changing, and so are its wolves. In the heart of the jungle, Mowgli confronts Rana, his voice echoing with urgency. Mowgli's impassioned plea cuts through the dense foliage. "Shere Khan is using you, Rana. He doesn't care about the pack, only himself." Rana, torn between loyalty and ambition, begins to flee, his eyes betraying his inner turmoil. The chase ignites, a desperate race through the jungle's labyrinthine paths. Rana leaps over fallen logs, his agility tested by the treacherous terrain. Mowgli pushes through thick vines, determined to reveal the truth before it's too late. Under the moon's gaze, Mowgli, Akela, Rana, and Shere Khan confront each other in the silent clearing. Mowgli reveals the stark evidence of Shere Khan's deceit, casting a shadow of doubt over the pack. Rana's eyes widen as the truth dawns, her gaze fixed on the grim display of Shere Khan's treachery. Shere Khan, cornered, prepares to unleash his fury, his tail a violent whip against the night. The watering hole, once a sanctuary, is now a chaotic arena of mud and desperation. Akela's aging voice struggles to command order amidst the rising tide of animal unrest. Mowgli watches from afar, his brow furrowed with growing concern. A young deer is violently pushed away from the water's edge by a larger, more imposing beast. The air crackles with tension, a palpable sense of impending conflict. Beneath the moon's spectral light, the wolf pack gathers a symphony of shadows and simmering unease. Akela, his silvered fur gleaming, commands the assembly, his presence a fragile bulwark against the rising tide of distrust. Accusations erupt like thunder, each wolf a storm of blame, as the dwindling water supply fuels their primal rage. Mowgli steps forward, his voice a beacon of reason amidst the chaos. "I think we could try a new way to share the water, based on who needs it most." In the desolate expanse of the elephant graveyard, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera tread cautiously, the crunch of parched earth echoing their every step. A desperate struggle unfolds as Hathi's brother thrashes weakly in a muddy pit, his eyes reflecting the torment of thirst and despair. Mowgli, his brow furrowed in intense concentration, surveys the dire scene, his mind racing to find a solution. With a surge of determination, Mowgli points towards sturdy vines, his voice urgent yet calm as he unveils his daring plan to Baloo and Bagheera. In a race against time, their only hope lies in freeing the desperate elephant and guiding him to a hidden spring, a lifeline in the face of the water crisis.